Hi everybody, it's Sunday again, May 12th. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, soon-to-be mothers, grandmothers, everybody. So I hope everybody's enjoying their day, doing exactly what they want to do with no BS from anybody about what you want to do, because it's our day, so do what you want to do and don't let them tell you any different. They can give you, all the crap tomorrow. Today's your day to, if that means just laying on the couch, doing whatever, just sleeping the day away, whatever you want to do, this is our day, so do it. And tell them Stephanie said so. So, and if not, I'll come find you and kick your butt. But I hope you guys are all enjoying. And for you men out there, treat her good. Treat her to the utmost. Put her on the pedestal, for 24 hours. Come on. 24 hours. You can find it in yourself to do it for 24 hours. It's not that much. Out of 365 days, one 24-hour period would not kill you. And for all you ones that do it 365 days, great, hats off to you, props, pats on the back, you're awesome. Keep doing what you're doing and making her happy. As far as my inches go today, they aren't fantastic, but I'm still getting results. So this is a good thing, because on any other diet I have ever been on, and I don't want to call it a diet because I'm not dieting. I want to make this clear. I am not dieting. I'm not. Trust me. You keep asking me, well, what are you doing? Could you put in your video on Sunday of what you eat and this and that, so we have an idea? I eat anything and everything. I mean, I'm not eating as much of what I ate, so I'm not dieting. But in everything else that I've done in the past to try to lose weight, it always hit a plateau. This is, this will be update 11, or update 11, but it's week 12. So week 12, video 13. So I said that backwards. Hold on. So it's update 12, video 13. But for 12 weeks, for me to keep continuing to do this and still having results, that's amazing in itself. And I'm not really doing anything. Like this week, I only worked out once, which was today, because it's part of my routine. This week has just been very flip-flop-ish, and my husband being in Texas and everything, so it's just been trying to get back into the routine of things, and I just didn't work out. Except for on Sundays, because that's part of my routine. I got it. It's just down to my science. So I didn't even really work out this week, which might be one reason why my results are like they are. But I don't think me working out actually has the effect of losing the weight. I think that is solely from the Garcinia. I think me working out helps tone my skin while it's doing the shrinkage. So that's helping out to make my body overall look good. So that's my personal opinion. Anyway, for the results, I didn't lose anything in pounds, which I'm not upset about, because I'm still seeing progress. So any progress to me is better than no progress. So I'm still happy. Although I'd really like to be under 200, which is one of my small goals. And now that I'm getting so close, it's going to tease me, like life. But nothing in my arms. Chest stayed the same. Hips, or waist went down by ½ an inch, and then my hips went down by ½ an inch, and a ½ an inch off my thighs, or my legs. So thighs, legs, same thing. So it was 1.5 inches in inches. So no pounds, just inches. So that makes a grand total as of today. What I have lost is 18 pounds and 21 inches. So this is awesome, and I'm not getting depressed, I'm not getting stressed. I'm happy because it's still a progress. I know it took me this long to put it on over, my oldest is 24 years old and my youngest is 15. So, I mean, there's a huge stretch of years that it took me to put this weight on. And I've carried it for so long. I mean, I haven't been under 200 for 15 years from my daughter. So I'm just happy that the progress just continues to be progress. I haven't hit a plateau. I have not hit a week where there was no results, either in inches or in weight. So to me, that's a plus, and that's how you should be. If you are seriously doing this to better yourself, and not just, I don't want to say be greedy and just look better in a bathing suit for 20 pounds. But I mean, if you are seriously doing this for your weight and for your health, to ultimately feel better for the long haul, for your health, to be around, to see your daughter graduate, or to walk your daughter down the alley when she's getting married, or if it's for when you have kids that have kids and you want to be able to run around in the backyard with your grandkids, if you're looking at the long haul for a healthy way to go about regaining your health, this is definitely something I would suggest you do. Now, here again, it's not a fast process. You know, if you want to drop 5 pounds, go get a colon cleanse. Go sit on the table and have them probe you and flush all your crap out. That might be your quickest way. Not the best way and probably not the most comfortable way, but it definitely might be a more faster result for what you're looking for. And then of course there's all those fast diets out there that are, you know, drop within such and such, but that's just, it's not a healthy way, it's not a good way to shock your body. This ultimately is a good way to transform your body to what you want it and to where it should be, and it gradually does it in a slow process. And while it does that, it helps your body also be able to bounce back to what it naturally was, healthy. In a healthy sense, instead of trying to dramatically, like if you see some people who get the what is it, the stomach stapling and the lipo band, where they put the rubber band on the stomach to where it shrinks it, or they cut portions out of it and they reduce it. They lose weight like instantly. I mean, you're talking like 20 pounds a week just falling off because they did this, and it's altered their body. Their stomach can no longer tolerate a big dose, and so they get sick from it. I've had 2 girlfriends that did it, and it just wasn't good for me to sit back and watch them go through it, because it was so hard on them. It hurt me to see them suffer. And then when it was all said and done, yeah, they lost a lot of weight, but they weren't happy. They were happy they were down in weight, but then they had all this skin sagging and hanging, and they didn't even know they could go out shopping for smaller sizes. When they put them on, they still didn't look like they wanted to look in them, because you're shoving, have you ever seen stuffed cabbage? All that meat into a sleeve, and they still didn't feel comfortable. So now they're looking at surgeries. Now there's more money, and the surgery before that they just got cost them money, and now they got to do this surgery that's going to cost them money. So it's a vicious cycle about this. And ultimately, in the end, are you still unhappy? Now you have scars you got to deal with. So are you happy about that? So I mean, there's a lot of things you really got to consider. And if you want to do it over a slow process to hopefully where you're not going under the knife, this might work for you. And so far, everybody that I've been talking to, it is working. So that's good. And there's a few people that haven't been taking it, or haven't been getting results from it. When I talked to them, we found out that they've been taking it wrong, or not taking enough, or taking too much. And I get a lot of you that are saying, well, this is what the bottle says. I know what the bottle says. I mean, not that I know what the bottle says, but I mean, I know how your bottle tells you to do a certain way. But by law, they have to put guidelines, and there's certain things they have to put on the front of the bottle. There's certain things that they have to follow in to be what they consider publicly safe. They don't want to tell you actually the correct right dose that's going to help you to where you need to be. One, because I don't even want to get into it. That's a whole other discussion, real long discussion. But I mean, they're going to tell you how to take it in a safe manner to where if something would happen that you didn't follow their guidelines, they're in the okay to where you can't sue them. Everybody nowadays is sue happy, so they have to look at the negative before they present the positive. So when they put that base, you know, take 1 tablet twice a day, do not exceed, when they put that do not exceed, that's just covering their butt. So if anything ever would happen to go wrong, you can't come back on them. Now, is that the right way you should be taking it? No, we all, well, majority of us that are on this have watched Dr. Oz, and Dr. Oz even said that the average dose is 1,500 milligrams. So to do the 1,500 milligrams is an average dose for someone who's looking, and I would say like an average dose is if you're like looking to do 20 pounds, 30, Even if you were looking for 50, even with 50, you might be able to get away with just doing 1,500. And I get a lot of you saying, well, is that enough? Will I lose all that? Yeah, if you first start out and you do 1 pill before each meal 3 times a day with waiting the hour before you eat, and you get results after a week, then I wouldn't increase. I would stay at the 15. There's no sense to go up if you don't need to. And then, like, if you're someone more heavier, so like me, where you're looking at 100 pounds or more, then you're looking at the 3,000 range. Because you need more of it to attack the more fat in your body. Not saying that the more you take, the quicker you're going to lose, because it doesn't work like that. It just means it needs more of a dose to work on the more fat you have. And I'm not a doctor, as you can see the way I talk. I'm not a perfect person. I don't have the right speech. So this is just strictly an opinion, but from what I've learned and from what I've researched, that this is how it is. So if you're, and on like my bottle, it actually says on my bottle, which is surprising, but it does, it says suggested use, and it gives you the description. Then underneath it, it says for weight loss dose, and then it gives a description how to take it, which is what I'm doing, is the weight loss dose, which is 3 pills before every meal, an hour. Well, mine says an hour to 2, but I usually roughly wait an hour. Sometimes I'll stretch out to 2, depending if I get busy or whatever. But I never take or eat less than an hour after I've taken them. I've always wait the hour. I don't know for a fact if that makes a difference, but I solely think that it does make a difference, because you have to be able to let that pill dissolve. It has to be able to, you know, start to work its magic inside your stomach. And if you take the pills and then you eat right after, it's like back to back. There's no time, you know, for delay for it to be able to dissolve and do what it needs to do. So I would definitely suggest waiting the hour. Now, I'm going to make this quick, so I'm not really getting into anything, but I want to make sure that everybody's enjoying, that you guys are, and I appreciate you guys all getting on the Garcinia page and talking back and forth with one another. You guys are starting to send me more pictures, so that's good too, so you're not feeling so shy. And I don't want you to feel shy. You shouldn't feel shy. You should be proud of who you are and want to show off what you are, what you look like. If you're shy, you've got low self-esteem. You need to get out of that. You know, you need to be proud about who you are and how you look. And don't worry about what somebody else is going to say. Who cares? You know, are you going home with them at night? You know, are you sleeping with them at night? No, it doesn't matter. Let them talk what they're going to talk, because when they're talking about you, it's because they feel bad about themselves. Or just flat out just bullies. And people like that you don't need to waste your time on. So just let them step off. Don't even give them an ounce of gratification that they bothered you. Just laugh it off, you know, like I said. And if you can't laugh at yourself, what good is it? You got to be able to laugh at yourself. I laugh at myself all the time, as you guys see. And I'm not ashamed. I'm not shy by no means. And it's just like, you either accept me for who I am and the way I am, or step off. I ain't got time for you. Because guess what? I'm gonna accept you for who you are and the way you are, and I expect you to do the same for me. And if you can't, then I ain't got time for you. Because guess what? You're just a waste of my time, and life's too short to be wasted on anybody who's not going to accept it or appreciate it. So that's just the way I look at it, and I think everybody else should look at it the same way. So all in all, I hope you guys had a good one. Have a good week, and I'll see you on next Sunday. So here again, everybody, I hope you have a happy Mother's Day, and you guys take care, okay? Bye.